Hey everyone, it's Tyler, the Antenna Man, and today I'm going to review this iView digital converter box. It's a low-priced digital converter box with recording function that runs about $30 at least for now, until inflation changes things pretty soon. Is this a modern-day version of a VCR? Stay tuned to find out. If you're a cord cutter or use an antenna, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to receive a notification whenever I post a new video. This video is sponsored by the Torres Coolify neck air conditioner. With the hot weather coming to most areas, except you, Alaska, this is one of the best ways to stay cool in areas where there is no air conditioner, such as in hot, humid, 90-degree weather at a hard rock and heavy metal music festival in Florida. Man, I wish I had brought this unit with me there. Just look at how sweaty I am next to Colonel Sanders. The Torres Coolify 2 features two cooling semiconductors and turbofans to quickly cool your body temperature down. It also has a heating function that can help you stay warm in the winter. The adjustable design easily fits around your neck, perfect for jogging, cycling, working out, and just staying cool while outside in the summer heat. 3 hours of charging provides up to 18 hours of continuous usage. The onboard display shows exactly how much battery life is left, so you'll always know when it needs to be charged. The Torres Coolify 2 neck air conditioner comes in 3 different colors, perfect for any style. Follow my link in the pinned comment below or in the description of the video to order now and stay cool this summer. So back to my review of this digital converter box. On the front are a few buttons: power, channel up, channel down, a USB port for the flash drive or hard drive, and then a small display here. The back of the unit has an input for an antenna and then 3 ways to connect it to your TV: coax, RCA, and HDMI. I'd highly recommend using an HDMI cable as you will get much better picture quality with one. The coax and RCA outputs of this box are only standard definition compared to full HD with the HDMI output. I would also recommend using a USB hard drive, or at the very least a USB 3.0 flash drive for the recording function. Many flash drives at big box stores are only USB 2.0 and are not fast enough to handle the large file size of video recordings. You can find a list of recommended hard drives in the description of the video. The initial startup screen will ask you to run a channel scan. After it's complete, you should see all of your local channels programmed onto this unit. If some channels are missing, continue watching as I will cover the manual search feature later in this video. The response time of the remote is not the best. It has to be pointed directly at the unit for a good response. Speaking of the remote, the buttons are sort of all over the place compared to the remotes of other converter boxes I've reviewed. I noticed right away that the clock was off by an hour, even though the correct time zone was selected on the converter box. I was able to change this in the settings, but it took some trial and error with different GMTs, whatever that stands for. One of the first things that should be done before using the DVR function is to format the hard drive. This can be done in the menu under PVR Configure. Just like with a VCR, when you press the record button on the remote, it will record the channel that you're currently watching. While recording, you can time shift, pause, fast forward, or rewind. You can schedule recordings by pressing the EPG button on the remote, which will bring up the guide, and then selecting the programs you want to record. While this may seem absolutely great, it may not be reliable due to a glitch I discovered. Sometimes the converter box will remove channels from the list for no apparent reason. You'll see here that it removed my channel 22 for really no reason. Running a channel scan brought the channel back, however this deleted all of my scheduled recordings, requiring me to manually add them all again. The same thing happened when I turned the box off. I lost all the scheduled recordings again. One of the coolest features about this and many other digital converter boxes is the signal meter and manual search option. I mentioned this in a previous video of mine, but we'll go over it again for those of you unaware of it. Many times when you run a channel scan, you won't get all TV stations in your area, no matter what antenna you have. The average person would probably just keep moving the antenna around, run a channel scan, and hope for the best. That's not the way to do it. With this converter box, you can manually add channels that don't show up on a regular channel scan because the signal is too weak. Let's say, for example, I wasn't able to get WBRE, the NBC affiliate in my area. Under the manual search in the settings, I can set the RF channel to 11 and move the antenna around until something is locked in. Then if I press the info button twice, the signal meter will come up, which I can then use as a guide to find the best location for the antenna. You can find the RF channels of the TV stations in your area by running a reception report on rabbitears.info under signal search and looking at the RF channel in parentheses. Most times it's not the channel number you're used to seeing on your TV set or even used on air by the TV station. WBRE, which displays as channel 28 on most TV sets, actually broadcasts on RF channel 11, which is a channel number I needed to use to manually add it. Additional instructions on how to run a reception report to locate the RF channels of TV stations in your area can be found in a video attached in the description of this video. So back to the converter box. You can access your recordings by pressing the USB button on the remote and selecting PVR. The recordings are listed by channel and then by date. Now there's one more glitch I need to mention that happens with this and many other digital converter boxes. If there's a dropout on a channel, mainly due to a weak signal, it can sometimes cause the audio and video to not be in sync. Rebooting the converter box does fix the issue. So would I recommend this digital converter box? Yes and no. It really depends on what you're using it for. If it's for the recording function, I would really only recommend it if you occasionally record things once in a while. The scheduled recording feature doesn't seem to be reliable, at least on this model. Even powering it off caused the scheduled recordings to be erased. If you're looking to use the DVR function more often, I found the Mediasonic digital converter box to perform much better. This would be good if you want to record a few shows a week, but if you want to strictly DVR everything, I would recommend a different DVR system like the Tablo or HD Home Run. I include links to all three units in the description of the video. Referring to this specific unit, it's probably only good if you want to record something once in a while, or use the signal meter feature to fine-tune the location for an indoor or outdoor antenna. It's also good to use as an external tuner if you have a TV set that has bad tuner sensitivity. As I covered in a previous video of mine that many of you may have missed who have not explored my YouTube channel, definitely check out my other videos, the tuner sensitivity varies between TV sets. Some TVs will pick up more channels than others. Samsung, LG, and Vizio TVs tend to have the best tuner sensitivity, while Sony, Toshiba, Insignia, Element, and TCL tend to have some of the worst tuner sensitivity. If you notice one of your TV sets gets less channels than another TV, even if it's connected to the same coax cable coming from your antenna, using an external tuner like this model may help you gain back some of the missing channels. Thanks again for watching this YouTube video. An additional thanks to everyone who supports me on Patreon or is a member of my YouTube channel. If my videos helped you cut the cord, or if you just think they're cool and would like to help support them while gaining exclusive perks, such as behind the scenes content, access to my videos ad-free 1 day early, and direct contact with me, visit patreon.com/antennaman or click the join button in this video. If you're on Facebook, you can like my Facebook page at facebook.com/antennamanpa. If you're not on Facebook and would like to receive email updates whenever I post new videos, feel free to sign up to my email list. I attached a link in the description of the video. Stay tuned to my YouTube channel for more cord cutting and antenna related videos, and have an awesome day.